meaning chooses me? Oh me, the word choose. I may neither choose whom I would, nor refuse whom I dislike. Such is the will of a living daughter, curbed by the will of her dead father. Is it not hard, Nerissa, that I might neither choose one nor refuse none? What's that? The Prince of Morocco will be here tonight. I pray all of you, make sure to be seated and make sure that your electronic devices are turned off. Thank you. The Prince of Morocco comes here tonight? Ah! If he has the condition of a saint and the complexion of a devil, I would rather he should shrive me than wive me.
Dislike me not for my complexion, the shadow liberty of the virgin sun, to whom I am neighbor and near friend. Bring me the fairest creature not so born, and let us make incision for your love, to prove whose blood is reddest is all mine. I tell you, lady, this aspect of mine has feared of valiant. By my love I swear, the best regarded virgin of our clan had loving. I will not change this hue, except to steal your without my gentle queen.
In terms of choice, I am not solely led by nice direction of a maiden's eyes. Besides, the lottery of my destiny bars me the right of voluntary choosing. But if my father had not scanted me, yourself, renowned prince, then stood as fair as any comer I have looked on yet for my affection.
You would not thank you. Therefore, I pray, lead me to the casket to try my fortune.
You must take your chance and either not attempt to choose at all, or swear before you choose. If you choose wrong, never to speak to lady afterwards in way of marriage. Therefore, be advised.
No, we're not. Come, bring me on to my chance.
Discover the several caskets, noble prince.
Good fortune then, to make me blessed, or cursed among men.
Now make your choice.
How shall I know if I choose the right?
The one of them contains my picture, prince. If you choose that, then I am yours with all.
Some got direct my judgment. Let me see. I will survey the inscription. What says this reddened casket? Who chooses me must give an hazard only hand. Must give. For what? Bullet? Hazard bullet? This casket threatens. Then, what says the silver with a virgin hue? Who chooses me shall get as much as he deserves. As much as I deserve. Why? That's the lady. In birth I do deserve her, and in fortune, in graces, in qualities of breeding. But more than this, in love I do deserve. What if I stray no further, but choose here? Let's see what's saying engraved in gold. Who chooses me shall gain what many men desire. What many men desire? Why, that's the lady. All the world desires her. From the four corners of the earth, they come to kiss thy shrine, this breeding model saint. So here choose I, and drive as I may.
If my form lie there, then I am yours.
Oh hell, what's here? A carry on that? Within whose empty eyes there were written scroll. I read it. All that glitter is not gold. Often have you heard that told? Many a man his life has sold, but my outside to behold. Glided to worms that bold. Have you been as wise as bold? Young in limbs, in judgment old. Your answer had not been inscrolled. Fare you well, your suit is cold. Cold indeed, and labor last. Thus farewell heat, and welcome frost. Portia, adieu. I to do the heart, to take her tediously. Thus lose part.
A gentle riddance. Draw the curtains, go. Let all of his complexion choose me so. everyone had taken his oath and comes to make his election presently? Behold, there stand the caskets, noble prince. If you choose that wherein I am contained, straight shall our nuptial rites be solemnized. But if you fail, without more speech, my lord, you should be gone from hence immediately.
I am enjoined by the oath to observe 3 things. First,
What? Never to report to anyone?
never to impart to anyone. If you fail to choose the right. Next, if I fail the right casket, immediately to review and be gone. Third, if I fail my choice, never in my life to obey your way of marriage.
To these injunctions everyone doth swear that comes to hazard for my worthless self.
And so have I addressed me. Fortunes to my heart's hope. Gold, silver, and base lead. Who chooses me must give and hazard all he has. You should look fairer to error give of hazard. What says the golden chest? Let me see. Ha! Who chooses me shall gain what many men desire. What many men desire, that many may be meant by the full multitude that choose by show. I will not choose what many men desire. I will not jump with common spirit and rank me with barbarous multitude. Why? Thou silver treasure house, tell me once more what title thou dost bear. Who chooses me shall get as much as he deserves. And well said too. Let none presume to wear undeserved dignity. And here choose I. And here choose I. And instantly along my fortune here.
Too long a pause for that which you find there.
What's here? A portrait of blinking idiot presenting a schedule. I'll read it. The 7 buyers 7 times try this. 7 times try that judgment is that they never choose amiss. Some there be the shadow kiss, such as but a shadow's bliss. There be fools alive I wish, silvered ore, and so was this. Take what wife you will to bed, I will ever be your head. So begun your sped. Still more fool I shall appear, by the time I linger here. With one fool said I came to do, but I go away with 2. Sweet adieu, I'll keep my oath. Patiently to bear my wrath.
Thus has the candle singed the moth. Oh, these deliberate fools. When they do choose, they have the wisdom by their wit to lose. We'll get dressed now. A young Venetian, a scholar and a soldier. Bassanio, Lord love may it be. I pray you tarry. Pause a day or 2 before you hazard, for in choosing wrong I lose your company. Therefore forbear a while. There's something tells me, but it is not love, that I would not lose you. But lest you should not understand me well, I could teach you how to choose right. But I am then forsworn, so may you miss me. But if you do, you'll make me wish a sin that I am forsworn. Beshrew your eyes, they have o'erlooked me and divided me. One half of me is yours, the other half yours. Mine own, I would say, but if mine, then yours, and so all yours. Oh, these naughty times put spars between the owners and their rights. And so, though yours, not yours, prove it so, let fortune go to hell for it, not I. I speak too long. but 'tis to pease the time, to eke it and draw it out in length, to stray you from election.
Let me choose poor as I am. I live upon the rack.
Upon the rack, Bassanio, then confess what treason there is mingled with your love.
None but that ugly treason of mistrust, which makes me fear the enjoying of my love. There may be as we enmity and life, between snow and fire, as treason and my love.
Aye, but I fear you speak upon the rack, where men enforced do speak anything.
Promise me life, and I'll confess the truth.
Well then, confess and live.
Confess and love, having the very song of my confession. Oh, happy torment, when my torture does teach me the answer for deliverance. But let me to my fortune and the caskets.
Away then, I am locked in, one of them. If you do love me, you will find me out. Go, Hercules, live thou, I live. With much, much more dismay I view the fight than thou that makest the fray. Let music sound while he doth make his choice. Tell me where is fancy bred? In the heart or in the head? How begot, how nourished, 'tis engendered in the eyes. With gazing fed the fancy dies, in the cradle where it lies. Let us all ring fancy's knell, I'll begin. Ding, dong, bell.
So may the outer shows release themselves. The world is still deceived with ornament. In love, what please so tame and corrupt, but being seasoned with gracious voice obscures the show of evil. Therefore, thou gaudy gold, heart would burn my death. I will none of thee, nor none of thee, thou pale and grudge between man and man. But thou mere leather than threatenest, than those promise out. Thou paleness moves me more than eloquence. So here choose I. Joy be the consequence.
How all the other passions flee to air as doubtful thoughts and fresh embraced despair, shuddering fear and green-eyed jealousy. O love, be moderate, allay thy ecstasy. In measure reign thy joy, scant the success, I feel too much thy blessing. Make it less, for fear I surfeit.
What wonder here? Of bare portions contemplate. What demigod had come so near creation? Move these eyes. Here's the continent and summary of fortune. You that choose not by the view, chance as fair and choose as true. Since these fortunes fall to you, be content and signal you. If you be well pleased with this, and hold your fortune for your bliss, turn your way where a lady is, and claim her with a loving kiss. O gentle scroll, fair lady, by your leave, I came by note and come to give and receive. But as the fool, I'm the fool until you're confirmed, signed, and ratified by you.
You see me, Lord Bassanio, where I stand, such as I am, though for myself alone I would not be ambitious in my wish to wish myself much better. Yet for you I would be troubled 20 times myself, 1,000 times more fair, 10,000 times more rich, that only to stand high in your account I might in virtue, beauty's, living's friends exceed account. But the full sum of me is sum of something, which determined gross is an unlessoned girl, unschooled, unpracticed. Happy in this, she's not yet so old, but she may learn. Happier than this, she is not bred so dull, but she can learn. Happiest of all is that her gentle spirit commits itself to yours, to be directed as from her lord, her governor, her king. Myself and what is mine own to you and yours is now converted. But now I was the lord of this fair mansion, master of my servants, queen o'er myself. And even now, but now, this house, these servants, and the same as myself are yours, my lord. I give them with this ring, which when you part from, lose or give away. Let it be my vantage to exclaim on you.
You have breathed me of all words, madam. Only my blood speaks to you in my veins. And there is some such confusion in my powers. But as some oration fairly spoke by the beloved prince, there does appear among the pleased, buzzing multitude. Where is every something being blended together, turned to one of nothing, save of joy, expressed and not expressed. But when this ring parts from this finger, then parts life from hands. Oh, then we both say, Bassanio's dead.
When shall we three meet again?
When the hurly-burly's done, when the battle's lost and won.
There to meet with Macbeth.
Fair is fall and fall is fair. The weird sisters hand in hand, posters of the sea and land, dust to go about, thrice to thine and thrice to mine, and thrice again to make up nine. Peace, the charms wound up.
So foul and fair a day I've not seen. How far is Carter Forest? What are these? Speak if you can. What are you?
All hail, Macbeth. Hail to thee, Thane of Glams.
Oh, hail Macbeth, hail to thee, Thane of Cawdor.
All hail, Macbeth, thou shalt be king hereafter.
Good sir, why do you start and seem to fear things that do sound so fair? To me you speak not. If you can look into the seeds of time and say which grain will grow and which will not, speak then to me.
Hail,
Hail,
hail, lesser than Macbeth, but greater,
not so happy,
yet much happier. Thou shalt get kings, though thou be none. So all hail Macbeth and Banquo!
Banquo Macbeth, all hail!
Stay imperfect speakers. Thane of Cawdor lives. A properest gentleman and to be king. Stands not within the prospect of belief, no more than to be Cawdor. Say from whence you owe this strange intelligence, or why upon this blessed heath you stop away with such prophetic greeting. Speak, I charge you!
The earth has bubbles as the water has, and these are of them. Whither they vanished?
Into the air. A vast corporal melted as breath into the wind. Would they have stayed?
Were such things here as we do speak about? Or have you eaten on the insane root that takes their reason prisoner?
Your children shall be kings.
You shall be king.
And Thane of Cawdor too, and to not so.
To the self-same tune and words. Who's there?
We are sent from our royal master thanks, and for an earnest of a greater honour, he bade me, from him call the Thane of Cawdor, health most worthy Thane, for this is time.
What? Can't the devil speak true?
The Thane of Cawdor lives. Why the dress being borrowed rose?
The one who was the Thane lives yet, but under heavy judgment bears his life, which he deserves to lose. Treason capital, confessed and proved, have overthrown him.
Blams, the Thane of Cawdor. The greatest is behind. Thanks for your pains. Too truths are told cannot be ill, cannot be good. If ill, why have they given me earnest success, commencing in a truth? If good, why do I yield to that suggestion, whose horrid image does unfix my hair, make my seated heart knocking my ribs against the use of my nature? Present fears are worse than horrible imaginings. Come what come may, time and the hour runs to the roughest day.
They met me in the day of success. While I stood wrapped in the wonder of it, came missives from the king, who all hailed me Thane of Cawdor, by which title before these weird sisters saluted me and referred me to the coming on of time with hail, king that shalt be. This have I thought good to deliver thee, my dearest partner of greatness. Glamis thou art, and Cawdor, and shalt be what thou art promised. Yet do I fear thy nature. It is too full of the milk of human kindness to catch the nearest way. Thou wouldst be great, art not without ambition, but without the illness should attend it. And that which rather thou dost fear to do, than wish it should be undone. Hie thee hither, that I may pour my spirits in thine ear, and chastise with the valor of my tongue all that impedes thee from the golden round, which fate and metaphysical aid doth seem to have thee crowned withal. What is your tidings?
The king comes here tonight.
Thou art mad to say it. Is not thy master with him?
So please you, it is true, our Thane is coming.
Give him tending. He brings great news. The raven himself is hoarse, that croaks the fatal entrance of Duncan under my battlements. Come, you spirits that tend on mortal thoughts, unsex me here and fill me from the crown to the toe, top full of direst cruelty. Make thick my blood to remorse that no compunctious visitings of nature shake my fell purpose. Come to my woman's breasts and take my milk for gall, you murdering ministers. Come, thick night, and pour thee in the dullest smoke of hell, that my keen knife see not the wound it makes, to cry, hold, hold. Great Glamis, worthy Cawdor, greater than both by the all-hail hereafter.
My dearest love, Duncan comes here tonight.
And when goes hence?
Tomorrow, I suppose.
Oh, never shall son that moral see. To beguile the time, look like the time. Bear welcome in your eye. Look like the innocent flower, but be the serpent under it.
We will speak further.
Only look up clear. Leave all the rest to me.
If it were done when 'tis done, then 'twere it were done quickly. He is here in double trust. First, as I am his kinsman and subject, strong both against the deed. Then, as his host, who should against his murder shut the door, not bear the knife myself. I had no spur to prick the size of my intent, but totally vaulting ambition which obliques itself and falls on the other. How now? What news?
He has almost up. Why have you left the chamber?
How do you ask me?
No, you're not. He has.
We will proceed no further in this business. He had honored me of late, and had bought golden opinions from all sorts of people, which will be worn now in their newest gloss, not cast aside so soon.
Was the hope drunk wherein you dressed yourself? Had it slept since? From this time, such I account thy love. Art thou afeard to be the same in thine own act and valor as thou art in desire?
Prithee, peace, I dared all that may become a man. Who dares more is none.
What beast was it then that made you break this enterprise to me? When you durst do it, then you were a man. And to be more than what you were, you would be so much more the man. I have given suck, and know how tender it is to love the babe that milks me. I would have plucked my nipple from his boneless gums and dashed the brains out, had I so sworn as you have done to this.
If we should fail?
We fail? But screw your courage to the sticking place and will not fail. What cannot you and I perform upon the unguarded Duncan? What not put upon his spongy officers, who shall bear the guilt of our great quell?
I am settled, and bend up each corporal agent to this terrible feat. Away, and mock the time of fair show. False face must hide what the false heart doth know. Is this a dagger which I see before me? A handle toward my hand. Come, let me clutch thee. I have thee not, and yet I see thee still. And on thy blade and dodge and gouts of blood, this was not so before. There is no such thing. It is a bloody business which informs thus to mine eyes. Whilst I dread, he lives. Worse, the heat of the deeds too cold of breath gives. I go, and it is done. The bell invites me. Hear it not, Duncan, for it is a knell which summons thee to heaven or to hell.
That which hath made them drunk hath made me bold. What hath quenched them hath given me fire. Hark! Peace! It was the owl that shrieked. Alack, I am afraid they have waked, and 'tis not done. The attempt, and not the deed, confounds us. My husband!
I have done the deed. Didst thou not hear a noise?
I heard the owl scream and the crickets cry. Did not you speak?
When?
Now.
As I descended.
I.
Hark! Who lies in the second chamber?
Donald Bain.
This is a sorry sight.
A foolish thought to say a sorry sight. These deeds must not be thought after these ways, so it will make us mad.
Methought I heard a voice cry, "Sleep no more! Macbeth does murder sleep. The innocent sleep. Sleep then least of the rabble sleep or care. The death of each day's life, so labor spot. Bombs of her mind's great nature's second course strip nurture. Life's feast.
What do you mean?
And still it cries, sleep no more to all the house. Glamis had murder sleep, and therefore Cawdor shall sleep no more. Macbeth shall sleep no more.
Go. Get some water and wash this filthy witness from this hand. Why did you carry this dagger from the place? It must lie there. Go, carry it.
I'll go no more. I'm afraid to think what I've done. Look on again, I dare not.
Infirm of purpose! Give me the dagger. If he do bleed, I'll gild the faces of the grooms withal, for it must seem their guilt.
Where's this knocking? What hands are these? They pluck out mine eyes. Will all great Neptune's surgeon wash this blood clean from my hand?
My hands are of your colour, but I shame to wear hearts so white. Retire we to our chamber. A little water clears us of this deed.
To know my deed, then to best not know myself. Wait, Duncan, with thy knocking, I would thou cursed. You know your own degrees. Sit down at first. At last a hearty welcome.
Thanks to your majesty.
Pronounce it for me, sir. To all our friends, whom our heart speaks, they are welcome.
There's blood on thy face.
'Tis Banquo's then.
Is it dispatched?
My lord, his throat is cut. That all I did for him. Flee and escaped.
Then comes my fate again. I had else been perfect, but now I'm cabined, cribbed, confined and bound in dissociate doffs and fears. Get thee gone.
My royal lord, you do not give the cheer.
Sweet remembrance, sir. We should have done this.
What, my good lord?
Thou canst say I did, and never shake thy gory locks at me.
Right, gentlemen, His Highness is not well.
Sit, worthy friends. My lord is often thus. He will again be well. Pray you, keep seat. Are you a man?
Aye, and a bold one. That dare look on that which might appall the devil.
Oh, proper stuff. Shame itself. Why do you make such faces? When all's done, you look but on a stool.
Prithee, see there, behold, look. How say you? What care I? If canst not, speak to.
Quite unmanned in folly.
If I stand here, I saw him.
Fie for shame.
Times have been that when the brains are out, the man would die. And there, an end. But now, they rise again with 20 mortal murders on their crowns when push us from our stools. Avaunt! Quit my sight! Let the earth hide thee! Thy woes are marrowless, thy blood is cold. Thou hast no speculation in those eyes which thou dost glare with. What man dare I dare? Hence, horrible shadow! Unreal mockery, hence! Why so? Being gone. I'm a man again. Pray you, stay still.
You have displaced the mirth, broke the good meeting with most admired disorder. I pray you keep not. I pray you, don't say anything. My lord grows worse and worse. At once, good night. Go at once.
So that blood, they say, blood will have blood. Augurs and understood relations have by magpies and rooks and choughs brought forth the secrets man of blood.
You lack the season of all nature, sleep.
Thrice the blinded cat hath mewed, twice the once a hatchback wine. harpier cries, 'tis time, 'tis time.
Round about the cauldron go, in the poison entrails throw. Toe under coastone, dates and nights has 31.
Sleeping venom, sleeping got, boil thou first in the charmed pot.
Double, double, toil and trouble, fire burn and cauldron bubble.
Oh, well done, I command your pains, and everyone shall share in the gains. And now about the cauldron sing, live elves and fairies in the ring, enchanting all that you put in.
By the pricking of my zone, something wicked this way comes. Open locks, whoever knocks.
How now, you secret, black and midnight hats, what taste you do?
A deed without a name.
I conjure you, how way you come to know what? Answer me, even till destruction sicken. Answer me to what I ask you.
Speak, divine.
Will answer.
Come high or low, thy southern office deftly show.
Tell me thou unknown power.
Macbeth, Macbeth, Macbeth! Beware, Macduff! Beware the fate of fight! Dismiss me enough!
One word more.
Macbeth, Macbeth, Macbeth! Be bloody blow and resolute, lack to scorn the power of man, for none of woman more shall harm Macbeth.
Then live, Macduff. What need I fear thee? Yet I'll make assurance double sure. Thou shalt not live.
Be mettled proud and take no care who takes, who frets, or conspires are. Macbeth shall never vanquished be until great Birnam wood, heights and hill shall come against him.
That will never be. Who can impress the forest, bid the tree unfix this earthbound root? Sweet bodement.
Come, sisters, cheery up the sprites, and show the best of our delights. I'll charm the air to give a sound while you perform your antic round, that this great king may kindly say, our duties did his welcome pay.
Where are they? Gone? Let this pernicious hour stand here accursed in the calendar. Come in without there.
My lord, Macduff is fled to England.
Fled to England.
Aye, my good lord.
Time thou anticipatest my greatest exploits. From this moment, the very first things of my heart shall be the first things of my hand, to crown my thought with acts. Be thought. And done!
Bleed, bleed for country. Great tyranny, lay thou the basest shore. For goodness to not chuck thee, obey all the wrongs. The title is a fear, fair do all will mock him. See who comes here, my ever gentle cousin, welcome hither.
Good God, the times through the means that makes us strangers.
Sir, amen. Stand Scotland where it did.
Alice, poor country, it cannot be called our mother, but our grave, with sights and groans and shapes that rend the air, a maid, not marked.
What's the newest grief?
Let not your ears despise my tongue forever, which shall possess them with the heaviest sound that ever yet they heard. Macduff, your castle is surprised. Your wife, Bates, savagely slaughtered.
My children too.
Your wife, children, servants, all that could be found.
He has no child. All my pretty ones? Did you say all? Oh, hell Keitel! What? All my pretty chickens and their dam at one fell swoop.
Beat us, the western ever sword. Let grief convert to anger. Blunts not the heart, enrage it.
Oh, gentle heavens! Front to front, bring this fiend of Scotland and myself. With him my sore legs set him.
Come, go we to the king. Our power is ready.
Yet, here's a spot.
Fie, my lord, fie. A soldier and the feared. What need we fear? Who knows it, when none can call our power to account? Yet, who would have thought the old man have had so much blood in him? The Thane of Fife had a wife. Where is she now? Will these hands never be clean? No more of that, my lord. No more of that. You mar all this starting. Here's the smell of the blood still. All the perfumes in Arabia will not sweeten this little hand. Oh. Oh. Oh, 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 oh. Wash your hands. Put on your nightgown. Look not so pale. I tell you yet again, Banquo's buried. He cannot come out on his grave. To bed. To bed. There's knocking at the gate. Come. 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 Give me your hand. What's done cannot be undone. To bed. To bed. To bed.
Bring me no more reports. Let them fly all. So Burnham would remove to Dunsinane, I cannot take with fear. What's a boy? Malcolm. Was he not born of woman? The spirits that know all mortal consequences have pronounced me thus fear not, Macbeth. No man that's born of woman shall e'er have power upon thee. Then fly, false stains, and mingle with the English epicures. The mind I sway by, and the heart I bear, shall never sag with doubts, nor shake with fear. Satan, what news?
All is confirmed, my lord.
I'll fight, both on my flesh and bones be hacked. Give me my armor.
Tis not needed yet.
I'll put it on. Send out more horses, scur the countries round, hang those that talk of fear. Give me my armor. Hang out our banners and the outer words. The cries still, they come. Our castle strength will last a siege to scorn. Here let them lie till famine and ache eat them up. What is the noise?
It is the cry of one of them, my lord.
I have almost forgot the taste of fear. The time has been. My senses would have called to hear the night shriek, and my fell of hair would at a dismal treatise rouse and stirs life what it. I have soaked full with hers. Direness, familiar to my slaughterous thoughts, cannot once stop me. Wherefore was it cried?
The queen, my lord, is dead.
She should have died hereafter. There would have been time for such a word. Tomorrow. And tomorrow. And tomorrow creeps in this petty pace from day to day to the last syllable of recorded time, and all our yesterdays have lighted forced away to dusty death. Out! Out, brief candle! Life's but a walk. walking shadow that struts and frets his hour upon the stage, and then is heard no more. It is a tale told by an idiot, full of sound and fury, signifying nothing. Why should I play the Roman fool and die on mine own sword? Why, as I see lives, the gashes do better upon them.
Turn, hound, turn!
Of all men else, I've avoided thee. But get thee back! My soul is too much charred with blood of thine already.
I have no words. My voice is in my sword. Thou bloody villain, then terms can give thee out.
Thou losest labor. I bear a charmed life which must not yield to one of woman's born.
Despair thy charm. Macbeth was from his mother's womb untimely ripped.
Accursed be the tongue that tells me so, for it hath cowed my better part of men. And be these juggling fiends no more believe that palter with us in a double sense. They keep the word of promise to our ears and break it to our hope. I will not fight with thee.
Then yield thee, coward, and live to be the show and gaze of the time. We'll have thee as our rarest monsters are, painted on a pole and the wretch. Here may you see the tyrant.
I will not yield to kiss the ground before young Michael's feet and to be baited by the rabble's curse. The Burnham wood removed to Dunstan, and thou, opposed being of no woman born, yet I will try the last. Before my body, I throw my warlike shield, lay on Macbeth, and damp be him that first cries, hold. Enough!